So, I'm Vinny's friend, Bowzer. And a few years ago, can't even remember how many, time runs together so much, I got an email on my website from somebody in Maryland who had known, I think through the Caring Bridge actually, about Vinny DiGirolamo. And this email said, there's a kid in North Carolina who has childhood cancer. He's really in a long struggle. He's had it since he was 4. And his dad was a former New York City policeman who loved ShaNaNa. Used to watch the ShaNaNa television show. And, had some ShaNaNa CDs or 8 tracks maybe. And maybe even something to play them on. But anyway, Charlie was playing Vinny old ShaNaNa CDs on the way to chemo because they were fun and the songs were upbeat and they kept Vinny's spirits up, although as I came to understand, getting to know Vinny, it didn't take that much to keep Vinny's spirits up. Vinny's spirits were up pretty naturally most of the time, no matter what he went through. And like the good doctor said, fighter was the way to describe this amazing kid. So this email said, when I call this family in North Carolina. So yeah, of course, sure. I called the family in North Carolina, rang up the number. Vinny got on the phone. We sang Blue Moon to each other. Little did I know at that time that he also knew all the choreography and everything about me and, my entire life story. Anyway, it was a great phone call. And I did say at the end of the phone call, that if I'm ever in North Carolina or find myself even anywhere near North Carolina, I will try to stop by. So it seems to me like 3 weeks later, and this is where you wonder what kind of forces are really at work. Had a snowstorm, which, isn't that usual, and it shut down the airport, and nobody knew how to deal with it, whatever. Anyway, I was going to a big show in Connecticut, which will come into play a little bit later in this story. It's the biggest show that I do every year. It's got like 12 acts on it and 7,350 people. And P.S. right now, as of this last one that I did in January, they all know about Vinny DiGirolamo, this entire audience. Anyway, I got stranded in Charlotte Airport, which had closed down and nobody could get their luggage off. They wouldn't do, it was a mess. And everybody was screaming and yelling at U.S. Airways. And, I finally got my luggage off and I was trying to get to Connecticut, but I didn't have to be there that day. It wasn't that much of an emergency, but it was kind of a miserable day. So I'm saying to myself, what can I do to make this day better? And it all of a sudden popped into my head, wait a second. I'm in Charlotte. Where's Kernersville? Well, North Carolina is not that big a state. It can't be that far. So let's get out the atlas. Let's find out. Actually, let's just call the DiGirolamos and ask them where Kernersville is. So figured it out. It's about, 75 minutes away. No problem. Rented a car, and I'm on my way in a little bit of, actually, when I got to your house, everything was fine until I got to your house when I started skidding all over the place. Because, no one really knows how to plow. But what a night that was. What a truly deeply memorable night that was. We did every piece of ShaNaNa choreography that there has ever been that is on YouTube. We did them all like 14 times. We probably sang Blue Moon 25 times. And it was just a night that I will never, ever forget. It was the beginning of what became a family relationship. I love all these people in the front row. I've told you this privately, you and I, you're the most amazing sister that any brother has ever had. I will never, ever forget the way you played with him and the kind of relationship you had with him and the kind of love you shared with him. It's just, something that just resonates so deeply, and just always carry that with you. I know you're going to miss him, but always carry with you that you gave him so much. And you as parents, such strength and such devotion and such love all the time, all the way through. This was really just something to see. I've traveled the entire world, and I've done shows everywhere, and, people kind of know who I am. That's not really what life is about. This is really what life is about. This. The life of a 9-year-old boy who so deeply touched so many people in such a short period of time. But all of us, every one of us who knew Vinny DiGirolamo, will carry him with us forever. He will always be here for as long as we are here, and probably beyond, because we will tell our own kids and other people about him, and the 7,350 people in Connecticut that I told about him know about him. It was a privilege. It was so lucky. It was so lucky that it snowed that day. I would have found you anyway. But that was quick. It was right after we first had made contact, and I'm so glad that God made it snow that day. And I got to visit you sooner rather than later, and begin what became to me a very, very, very treasured relationship. So I also know that Vinny loved ShaNaNa, was fun and upbeat, and he also loved the Glory Street Quartet here at church. So we've decided, in a fairly haphazard manner, pretty much like my first night with with Vinny, where we just did all the choreography 14 times. There was also a show. Probably how many of you went to the show? Probably quite a few. Yeah, a good amount. We also did a show in which Vinny came up on stage and was absolutely the star of the show. Did Blue Moon, Shout, Good Night, Sweetheart, with me and my group, and everybody in my group got to know him, and everybody got to love him. So in our typical fashion of being around a kid who loved, no matter what he was going through, every person up here is going to say this about Vinny DiGirolamo. He loved his life. He loved life, and he loved his life. And in the typical fashion of verve and gusto that Vinny would like, and the way he always did things, we're going to throw together Blue Moon and see how it comes out. All right, guys, good luck.
They're having audio problems.
I think he loved that was because none of us has ever known a stronger person than Vinny. And I think he loved doing that because he knew that he was strong. So he showed us so much about how to live. And this really is good night, but not goodbye. We'll see you, Vinny. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to really want to say good night, sweetheart. Good night. We'll never forget you, Vinny DiGirolamo. You'll always be with us.
Our very, very good and dear friend Colin, who used to come in not only to Vinny's room at the hospital, he entertains all the children on the ward. He's agreed, him and I worked together on rewriting a special James Blunt song that Vinny and I used to sing together. The lyrics are written as I say goodbye, my son. And one thing I want to say before I say goodbye, my son, for now, your mission, Vinny, mission accomplished.
So I just wanted to say it's been a supreme honor to make music with Vinny throughout the last 5 years on the 9th floor while he's been at the hospital, and it's been a special honor to get to express this song from Charlie to Vinny. Did I disappoint you or let you down? Should I be feeling guilty or let the judges frown? 'Cause I saw the end before we'd begun. Yes, I saw you were leaving and I knew you had won. So took what's mine by eternal right. Took your soul out into the night. It may be over, but it won't stop there. I am here for you, all my love to share. You touched my life, you touched my soul. You touched my heart, you touched my soul. You changed my life and all my goals. And love is blind, and that I knew when my heart was blinded by you. Have kissed your lips and held your head, shared your dreams and shared your bed. I know you well, I know your smell. I've been a father to you. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. I am a dreamer, and when I wake, you can't break my spirit. It's my dream to take, and as you move on, remember me, remember us and what came naturally. I've seen you cry, I've seen you smile, I've watched you sleeping for a while. I am your father, you are my child. I'd spend a lifetime with you. I know your fears and you know mine. We've had our doubts, but now we're fine. I know you well, I know your smell. I've been a father to you. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. And I still hold your hand in mine when I'm asleep. And I will bear my soul in time when I'm kneeling at your feet. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my son. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. I'm so thankful, Vinny. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, Vinny. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful.